Hello, so my name is Teach. I got my name from giving astronomy and astrophysics facts on the trail, as my background is in aerospace engineering. The fact that got me my name was, if you were to put the solar system at the same scale as the Pacific Crest Trail, with the sun being at the southern terminus and Neptune being at the northern terminus, we would have crossed Mercury at mile 44, Venus at mile 65, Earth at mile 88, and Mars at 135. And then after that, we had Jupiter at mile 400, Saturn around mile 800, and then our next stop is Uranus at 1,650, and then we have Neptune at the very end at 2,650. Two bonus facts for you. So if we have Pluto on the same scale, Pluto would be all the way in the Northern Territories, in the Arctic Circle of Canada, and Proxima Centauri, which is our closest star system at 4.2 light years away, would be 5 times the distance between the Earth and the Moon. So that's how I got my name.
Hi, I'm Bandit. I got my trail name because I was leapfrogging with a couple through San Jacinto. There was a huge storm and it was cold and there was this huge fog down in the trees, and so I had this up to keep my face warm. And they said they would lose track of me and I'd come darting out of the fog and skip across some rocks. And so I guess I have a bandity movement about me, and I kept it ever since.
Hello, welcome y'all. My trail name is Mellow. It was given to me by an Eagle Scout at his court of honor. It was a compliment, something I'm not always good at, but something I try to live my life by. Mellow out.
All right. My trail name is Zena. I got it when I was hiking the Continental Divide Trail in 2021. Basically, I was hiking with my sister and my cousin, who, between the two of them, had hiked both the other long trails in the U.S., so the AT and the PCT. And we were clambering over some blowdowns, and they said, well, of course Zena would choose the CDT as her first through hike. And that's kind of it. It stuck.
Hi, my name is Captain Sully. I got it back in 2024 hiking the CDT. I guess I was helping out a few first-timers to through hiking, and they gave me that name. I go by Sully a lot of the time, Captain Sully by a lot of the times, because there's more than one captain sometimes on the trail. And my last name's Sullivan, and I have my commercial pilot's license, so that's how I got it.
Hi there, I'm hiking the PCT and my trail name is The Police. I got it because I had a funny torch when we had a night hike.
So my name is Hobo, or in long it's Nobo Hobo. I got my name because I lost my tent. It fell down a ravine, so I was pretty much homeless under the homeless people.
What's up, guys? My name's Care Bear, and I'm hiking the PCT. I'm going on. I'm about 1,300 miles in, and it's been super fun, super good. Lost my trekking poles, got Reese's Puffs, and that's all I need.
My trail name is Yo-Yo, and that's because I lost my funny pouch when descending the Forester Pass, and I lost it in the morning, and only in the afternoon I found out, so I had to hike back. So in the afternoon I ran into a ranger, and he saw me for the third time that day, so he said, that's the Yo-Yo again. So from that day on, I'm Yo-Yo.
Bernard Douglas Pratt Jr. So everybody calls me Bernie for Bernard. But last year when I started the PCT, somebody gave me a name, Spreadsheet. And this year somebody gave me a name, Data. And I asked both women, why Spreadsheet, why Data? And they said, well, you're on the Fallout app all the time, and you're looking at the elevation gain, how many miles it is to a water source, and all that. So, but I just go by the trail name of Bernie. Everybody seems to know that name, and that's how I got my name.
Alright, howdy. Nobo here. Name's Top Ramen. To be honest with you, Top Ramen isn't actually a hiker name, so it's something I acquired like 20 years ago probably. I've always been Top Ramen. And then it's also my artist name. I've been signing my art Top Ramen forever. So like once I came out here to this trail, I wasn't gonna change it. We're just rolling with it.
Hi there, my name is No Soul. I got it because I hiked over 100 miles without insoles due to my blisters.
All right, my name's Gollum, big Lord of the Rings fan. If you've ever done the PCT, you'll notice that a lot of it looks just like Lord of the Rings. I happen to trail behind my family every day. You can't always see me, but I'm always there. I got greasy hair, crusty skin out here, love telling riddles, and I pee behind bushes and boulders a lot. So there's the name.
Hey, I'm Baby Steps, and I got my trail name for taking it easy. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Wintergreen. I got my trail name because you are not able to buy wintergreen Zins in this state, and so my family sends me them. And so at any given time, I have like 5 to 15 cans on me because I figured quitting nicotine was not the best thing whenever you're hiking 20 miles a day.
So I'm Goblin. I got this name in the beginning because I had like my camp shoes. It was like really, really bad and I was feeling like a goblin every time. So people just started to call me Goblin.
Hi, my trail name's Pilgrim. I got it because I was hiking with some people from France and they saw that I've got the St. James shell on my hat. So I'm a pilgrim from the Way of St. James in Spain.
I'm Fanboy, and I got my trail name because I have different baseball caps. I started in a San Diego Padres hat, and then LA Dodgers hat. Now I'm at a San Francisco hat, and I will soon get a Oregon Ducks hat and finish in a Seattle hat.
Yeah. Alright, hi, my name is Morgan. My trail name is Hot Stepper. I just got it a couple days ago because we passed the halfway point, and on my Instagram video I used that song that goes na 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 na. You know that one? Here comes the Hot Stepper. Yeah, so that's it. That's the story.
I'm Banshee. We were cowboy camping one night and I wasn't dreaming, but subconsciously I heard something and I yelled aloud, woke up the entire campsite, and then something went scattering away in the woods. So obviously I scared off a bear, but that's how I got the name Banshee.
Hi, I'm Shakedown. I got that because I have helped a number of other hikers shake down their packs, going through all their stuff and telling them what they do or don't need.
Hi, I'm Sabretooth. I got my trail name because I had some dental work I had to get done and the dentist made a mistake and got some metal stuck in my tooth that he couldn't get out. So I've got it sealed in there. I can't feel anything. I'm not in any pain, but I'm walking around with a piece of metal in my mouth.
Hey, my name is Sass, and I got my trail name apparently because I am sassy on trail. I didn't know it, but that's what was told to me. So, yeah.
Hi, I'm Weatherman. I got my name because I like to be aware of what the weather's doing, and the group kind of noticed that, so they decided to name me Weatherman.
Hey, so my name is Riddle. I am from Germany, and I got this name because we spent the better half of a day exchanging riddles, and yeah, I like riddles.
My name is Boss, and I take care of everything for the logistics with my family.
My name's Catch. I used to have a yellow Frog Togs rain suit, and so the joke was that I looked like a deep sea fisherman or one of the guys on the show, Deadliest Catch.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Toons. I got my trail name in 2022 while hiking the Appalachian Trail. I carried a little Martin backpacker guitar. I'll never do that again. A little too heavy, but that's the story there.
Hey, my name is Frozen. I got my trail name on 2022 on the Appalachian Trail, just being real cold.
Hi, my name is Footloose. I got my trail name because I lost a shoe during a water crossing in the Bob Marshall Wilderness on the CDT. So I had to hike out 40 miles with just a croc on one foot and shoe on the other.
Hi, my name is Puffin.
and I got this name from the Himalayan Hash House Harriers in Kathmandu, and I figured it was a good name to keep here on the PCT, easier to pronounce also than my real name, so yeah, that's it.
Hi there, my name is Cutie Patootie, and I got it from my trail family. And I tried to fight it at first, which definitely made it stick more, but now I'm learning to live with it, so heck yeah.
Hello, my name is Coney, because everything I wear is orange, including my hiking poles. So my formal name is Traffic Cone, short name Coney.
Hi there, my name is Rohan. I got that name because my real name is Johan, and Rohan is Lord of the Rings, of course. So the hiker that gave me that name, she was called Warcry, and I was eating Raisin Bran. Of course, you know Raisin Bran. I was eating Raisin Bran with water because milk can't be on the trail, and that stood out. And then I was like, no, I don't want to be called Raisin Bran, so they made up another name, and it was like Rohan, and I accepted it. And so I'm very happy to have that name now. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Shoebones. Self-explanatory. Camp shoes, skulls and crossbones. I guess it's a pirate theme. Thanks a lot.
My name is Nana, and I got the name because I knit, and I bought some yarn in Big Bear and made myself some mittens for the Sierras. And I also buy too much food, so I always hand out food to everyone in the group.
So my name is Neutron. I am actually hiking the PCT right after graduating with my PhD in nuclear engineering. And trail name pretty much just spawned immediately out of that. Started as Jimmy Neutron, and then a bunch of people were confused and thought my name was Jimmy. So we shortened it to Neutron.
Hello, I'm northbound on the PCT. We have trail names. I've been caught drinking a lot of milk in town. So the trail name that I got is Got Milk. And it's supposed to be a question, but it's never in question. I always got milk.
Hi, my name's Hopalong, and I'm hiking the PCT this year in 2026. I got my trail name from my trail mom Liminal in the second week back in the desert, and I got injured. I had an IT band issue right here in my knee, and it really hurt to walk on, so I was hopping along, as you might imagine. And that's how I got my trail name.
Hi, my name is Goldie. I got my trail name because in the desert pretty early on, I was digging through one of the few rivers in the desert, panning for gold, and I found a little tiny piece of gold. Yeah, and then I kept it, and I didn't lose it at all. I lost it, but it's fine. I still have the name.
Hi, I'm Jones, also Scar Jones, SS Jones, other different variations, but I'm Jones because a guy on the trail was like, "You're Indiana Jones, let's call you Jones," and that's how I got it.
Hi, I am Wyoming, and I am out this year to hike 5,000 miles for my 50th birthday. So that's on YouTube, 5,000 miles for 50. I got my trail name from a fellow named T-Post that I met hiking the Arizona Trail. And he can remember my name, but he could remember that I was from Wyoming. And so here I am, the one and only Wyoming.
Hey, my name is Excalibur, and I got my name on day 3 after my tent stakes got lodged in the ground and I couldn't get them back out. I had to dig them out with my other tent stake, and voila, Excalibur became anew.
So hi guys, just meet me on trail, I'm Birdman. I'm from Poland, doing the PCT, northbound, and I'm collecting all the feathers. I think it's looking good, sometimes silly, I'm not sure, I don't care. If you want to know more about it, how can I become the Birdman, you can check my YouTube channel, it's Miko, Miko Far Away, and see you on the trail, guys.
Hello, my name is Joybite.
I got this trail name because I got bitten by the snake yesterday, and apparently I'm still walking, so I hope it was a dry bite.
Hi, my name is Kodak. I got that trail name because I take a lot of pictures.
Hi, my name is Chef. I got my trail name because the family I was with in the beginning, I took on the role as the planner and kind of told everyone what we were doing that day. And I was also hiking with a girl from Austria, and Chef in German means CEO, so that's where we got Chef from.
Hi there, I'm Choppa, and I got my name because I'm Austrian, and a friend of mine loves Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, and there is this scene in The Predator where he screams, "Get to the chopper!" And everybody loved it, so I'm Chopper.
Hi, I'm Cricket. I got my trail name because there's a creature called a Jerusalem cricket in Southern California, which is pretty disgusting looking. And I killed one pretty gruesomely because it was a little too close to my tent. So yeah.
Hello, my name is Squirt. I got my trail name from having too many blisters down in the desert, but we're all good now.
Hi, I'm Lancelot. I got my trail name from making a night helmet out of a beer can.
Hi, I'm Caveman. I got the trail name because I sleep in the dirt and I wear sandals. And an old man gave me the trail name because I woke up, folded up my mat, put on my sandals and left. And he's like, "Wow, you're just like a caveman." And it stuck on day 2.
Hi, I'm Baba Yaga. I got my name because I wear this bandana on windy days wrapped around my head like this, and it looks like a little old Russian lady. And then my friends will bring me bone peace offerings and feathers, and so those things culminated to this Russian folklore witch Baba Yaga. Yep.
Hello, I'm Lone Shark, and the reason I am Lone Shark is because I sold my car before flying to San Diego and starting the trail, and I couldn't get to the bank, so I had a lot of cash. And every time I would go into any of the cash-only businesses, suddenly I was very popular with all the Europeans who didn't have cash. And so that's why I'm Lone Shark.
All right, my name's Jeff. My trail name is Jammer. I got the trail name down in Southern California early on. I was, having hay fever and sinus infection. We were climbing up hills, and I just got so frustrated with it that I just took off and, left the group that I was hiking with behind. And they asked, "Hey, what happened to you? You just jammed." And that was one part to the name. The other part was we were in Warner Springs and talking about how there was some news about how the Russians were starting to jam the radio signals for Northern Europe again and that sort of thing. And I'm a ham radio operator. So I was talking about how the jamming works and, what they were up to. And this is not anything new. They've done this before, that kind of thing. And finally, we were talking about names and initials and all that. My initials are Jam. So as it turns out, one of the guys just popped right out, "Well, hey, your trail name is Jammer."
I'm Bear Watcher. I got my name down in Mission Creek very early on in the hike. I saw a huge black bear walking 50 meters behind our group while they were relaxing at the creek.
I'm Tomb Raider, so at Mount Laguna at about mile 55, I was walking along, there was all this water there, and I thought it was trail magic, but it turns out it was for a memorial on the side of the trail, so yeah, that's why I'm Tomb Raider.